Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Report for Monday the 6th of June 2022. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon we bring you the 5 news items that happened today that you need to know about. Let's jump into it. Story number 1. The S&P ASX 200 ended the day down 0.45% today to 7,206 points. Technology stocks were sold off while telcos, industrials and materials all did poorly. Energy companies outperformed along with the price of oil and gas. Among the large caps, BHP fell more than 1%, while CSL jumped by about the same amount. The banks were generally lower. Woodside Energy was the best of the large caps, up 3.3%, while Santos jumped 1.6%. Tabcorp was the best on the day, up 5%, after saying changes to tax rules in Queensland will help its bottom line. Magellan Financial was the worst, falling another 13.5%. More of that in a moment. There was also a quarterly reweighting of the S&P 200 announced today. Appen, Codan, PolyNovo, Platinum Asset Management and Tyro Payments were all dropped. Given index funds hug benchmark indices, it's not surprising that most of those companies underperformed yesterday. It was good news, however, for BrainChip Holdings, Core Lithium, Lake Resources and New Hope Corporation. They all came into the 200. Story number 2. The Aussie dollar has plenty of friends at the moment. Investment bank UBS is the latest to come out in support of the currency, predicting it will hit 76 US cents by the end of the year and 78 cents into next year. A big part of it is commodity prices from iron ore and copper to wheat, but there's also a sense that the local economy could expand at a more rapid clip than the US economy, and that supports the currency. The Aussie is currently trading around 72 US cents. Of course, the Reserve Bank of Australia's board meets tomorrow, and the consensus view is it will lift the official cash rate by between 25 and 40 basis points. Story number 3, Magellan Financial Group's woes continue. Its share price tumbled 13.5% today, as I mentioned earlier on. That came after the group said it had again lost funds under management. Few stocks have fallen harder than Magellan. Its share price is 1/4 what it was in the middle of last year, thanks to poor performance, a loss of investment mandates, and the decision by high-profile CEO Hamish Douglass to step down. Today, it lost its spot in the ASX 100. Its funds under management at the end of April was $65 billion. Late last year, it was $116 billion. That's quite a fall. It isn't easy to turn around the momentum in a funds management business either, unless the managers can seriously outperform. But of course, that comes with risk. Story number 4, the competition regulator has delayed a decision on the proposed $2.9 billion buyout of superannuation administrator and share registry group Link. The ACCC has pushed back its decision about whether it will allow Canadian group Dye & Durham to purchase the business until the middle of this month. There's no indication it will alter the outcome, but investors don't like delays. And finally, story number 5, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson faces a no-confidence vote after a memo circulated among Conservative MPs listing 13 reasons to drop Mr Johnson. It concluded that the only way to restore Conservative fortunes to a point where the party can win the next general election is to remove Boris Johnson. It's been a long weekend in the UK and the phones have been running hot. One of the final straws, apparently, was that he was booed over the weekend when he turned up for a Thanksgiving service for the Queen. Now, that's not supposed to happen to a Conservative Prime Minister. While the rebels might force a vote, it's unlikely they'll have the numbers to actually remove the Prime Minister. That's it for the afternoon report for Monday, the 6th of June, 2022. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Tuesday Fast 5 by Fear and Greed. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.